Okay, hi all. Good morning and good evening. So, welcome to this ETL training course. So, I think you all know about me. So, I think there's no need for introduction. And I have taken a demo class as well. I have I have told like what will be covered in this course. But quickly, I will in 2 minutes I will tell you that how this course will benefit you. Two aspects are there, one from interview perspective and the other from if you're working in the project. Okay, first of all, is my voice is audible clearly?
Yes.
Okay. So there are two aspects. One is from interview perspective and the other if you're working on project or down the line when you have to work in project. Okay. So from interview perspective, any job profile which is related to data, okay, like data engineer, data analyst, business analyst, ETL tester, Power BI developer, okay, SQL developer, ETL developer. So I'm not sure, like, okay, may I know one thing? Like, can you raise your hand, guys? How many of you have more than 5 years of experience in IT industry working in data related task? One, okay, only one. Okay,
I'm working for data related task. I have 3 years of experience.
okay. Okay. Why I'm telling? Because uh, in all these job profiles, what I told you, okay, you are directly or please be muted, everyone, please. So you are directly or indirectly working on ETL, okay? And I will tell you one thing, okay? Always, maybe this can be a little bit harsh, but we should not be selfish in this way that okay, I will learn this only because this will be asked in interview, okay, or I will learn this only because this will help in me in my project. No, that is not my perception. You should also know what is happening on outside world. Like suppose if you're not working in AI, but at least you should know the basics that okay, what is AI, how it works, what is generative AI, how it is different from AI, and what is the difference between AI and machine learning, why mathematics is needed in machine learning, what are the computational models, what are the different regression types, many other things are there. Okay. Similarly, why I'm telling all this story is my focus in this course will not be only on the interview aspects that okay this will help your interview. No, I will try to cover the entire flow, okay, that how the data flow from source till the report. Okay, this is the main objective of this course. And obviously, if you understand each and everything what I'm pitching, and if you're very active in the session, you're making the session interactive. So interview, you don't worry about that. You don't even have to think about that. Okay, I will take guarantee for that literally. But you know how this will help you when you're working in project. When you are working in project, you will be able to add value. Okay, when there will be a requirement gathering call or the status call or the scrum call or the defect triage call or the retro call, brainstorming session, in all those sessions you'll be able to add value, and then you will get some weight in your project, and that will help you in your what I can say, like in your appraisal cycle or in your promotion and all this stuff. Okay, so I will not be only focusing this course from the interview perspective, but I will try to cover each and everything so that if you are working or if you are going to work in any ETL project, this will help. Okay, so that's the agenda. And this is not like SQL, like I'll be coding something and I'll be showing you that, oh, this is this concept I told, this is the output, and then you will realize it. But a humble request to make this session interactive, ask questions, because this is like a two-way session. Okay. You have to ask question, make the session interactive, and then it will be very helpful. Okay. So before I start, do you have any question? Just one or two question I will take. Do you have any question? Yes, no, no. Okay, fine. So first of all, the question is why we need ETL, or why the company or any organization they have ETL project. Why? Any answer? Any thought?
Uh, to make analysis, uh, to take the future decision by using the data.
Make analysis, make future decision. Okay. Anything else?
So the data that we received from the customer is not always aligned to the uh,
Hmm,
analysis process or the
hmm.
system design uh, we have implemented. So ETL is like to clean that data and utilize it for the further analysis and reporting purpose. So that entire job will be done by ETL.
Okay. Any other? And whatever is coming in your mind, don't think. Just tell me.
Yeah,
Or maybe if you have
there will be
studied
multiple.
somewhere. Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, there will be multiple source of data, and the gen data will be there. Through ETL mechanism, those data will be extracted and transformed and apply some logics and load into data warehouse. To load the data warehouse, uh, for that purpose, ETL required.
Okay. Good. Any other?
Transfer data from OLTP to OLAP.
This is a little bit more technical. Anything else? The layman term I'm asking.
To be able to make better decision based on data-driven analysis.
Better decision. Okay. Anything else? Okay.
Yeah,
Now. Hmm,
one more point I'm going to add to that fourth and fifth you wrote, right? There
mhm.
also we can add that we can generate the report to improve the business, to collect all
Also,
the all different sources data and combined together.
okay, fine. Will be able to generate report. Okay.
to
Anything
to
else?
to perform some transformations to remove skewness from that data so that models can.
Transformation. Yeah, I have written it.
Skewness.
Transformation. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. So all these answers are correct. Okay, to a certain level, all are correct. I will request everyone to be on the please. Okay, thank you. Okay, now listen. Why any company, any organization, they need ETL and AI, your recommendation engine, your machine learning, they all works on top of ETL. Okay. I have a question. Suppose I have, suppose I have 10, I have 10, not restaurant, fine. Okay, fine. Suppose I have 10 restaurants, okay, all over India. Okay. Now, if I want to understand that how my business is performing, very simple question away from it. I have 10 restaurants all over India. I want to understand that how my business is performing, what I have to do. This is not a technical question, just very simple question I asked. What I have to do for that.
So we will collect the data in
Mhm.
terms of how many customers are visiting, in
Okay.
terms of what kind of food they are ordering, what is the
Mhm.
costing of those. So all the
Mhm.
data, so everything should be data. We have to aggregate
Mhm.
those raw data, take it in
Mhm.
one place, and then
Mhm.
you kind of do some filtration, do some like what sort of report we want. Based on that, we have to work on it, make those data in a format which can be read and can be put into more visualized, a better visualization or a better report generation for better analysis.
Okay. So you correct, but many of the terms were technical. That's good. Perfect. So the very simple answer is I will ask all the managers, right, at the different locations, correct? And I will ask them that, okay, you have to share a report on a daily basis. And in the report, I will ask some number, maybe the total cost, the profit, losses, and all those things, right? And then I will get 10 reports by end of day, correct? I'm getting some background noise. I will get 10 reports by end of day. And then from that, I will make some decision that how my restaurant business is performing, right? Correct. This is a very simple thing. So this is where the concept of ETL is started, and it is not a very old concept in the technical term. But if you will see around you, if you will see your local kirana store, the departmental store, they are performing ETL for a long time. Okay. So what happens in order to understand your business, how it is performing? Okay. And then accordingly, you can take some decision. You need data. Suppose I have 10 restaurants, right? And just I'm getting that, okay, today I earned 1 lakh rupees. Tomorrow I earned, suppose today I earned 1 lakh rupees. Tomorrow I earn 1.5 lakh. So do you think my business is performing well?
Yes.
Okay. Any other thought? Any other thought, anyone? Come on, tell me. You all agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are sharing your earnings, but you are not sharing your profits. Like you have to analyze the costing as well.
Okay. Okay. Good. Now try to understand this. I have a restaurant, and this is in Delhi. Okay. And in the month of January, total profit in the month of January, I'm telling, okay. Suppose total profit is 100 rupees. I'm taking in very simple like this, easy to understand. February it was 300. March it was 600. Okay. This is for Delhi restaurant. Similarly, I will take only for 4 locations, 4 metropolitan cities. Okay. Then I have for Chennai. Then I have for Kolkata. Then I have for Mumbai. Okay. And this data is of financial year 2015. Okay. Okay. Now January it was 100. February it is 50. March it is 40. January it was 100, February it is 40, March it is 10, January it was 100, no, it was 150, March it is 140, then it is 100, it is 200, it is 300. Okay. Now, if I will ask you that, okay, tell me the total, and suppose this is the total profit, okay. I will not go in the detail of the finance word, asset, liabilities, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, the total profit, okay, in the month of January is how much? You will add this 100 plus 300, 400 plus 2, 600, and 750, correct? And similarly for the month of Feb, it is 200, 250, 290, and then 430, no? 430, correct? Then in the month of March, it is how much? 600, 640, 650, 750. Okay. Now listen very carefully what I'm telling. Or maybe let me define a thing. Okay. From this, suppose if I'm showing this data only, and now suppose let me take someone from this group. Ankit, okay, I will take from name. Suppose Ankit is the owner of this restaurant, okay, and the restaurant name is suppose Tasty Foods. Ankit is the owner. Now I have given, now suppose Tanvir is the data analyst. Okay. So Ankit has hired me that Tanvir, you have to publish this number. So Ankit told me, Tanvir, can you show me the profit we made in the month of January, February, March? I have given this number to Ankit, that Ankit, this is the number. Now from this, it makes sense that in the month of January it is 750. In the month of February it has decreased, right? In the month of February it has decreased. But is this clear who is responsible for this decrease from this data?
No.
It's not clear, right? Ankit will just understand that, okay, in the month of February, the sales has decreased. Then again, in the month of March, it has increased, right? But what to do? I have to then check each and every data, correct? That, okay, in the month of Delhi, what happened? January, it was 100, February, 200. So it means in Delhi, everything is good, right? Chennai, what happened? The sales has decreased drastically from 300 to 50. Kolkata, 200 to 40. Drastically, it has decreased. 150 to 140. Drastically, it is decreased. It means that if I'm comparing January and February, so in this January and February, the condition of hotel, how was the condition? Tell me, what is the state in between January to February? What do you think, guys?
Little bit low performance.
Means it is something where your company has to. I'm getting again background noise. Your company has to think, right? Because in Chennai, you see this drastic decrease in the sales. Kolkata, again, it has decreased. Mumbai, again, it has decreased, right? But because in Delhi, it increased, means it is double good in Delhi. Delhi is performing well. So that's why, because of that, you have not found a very big difference here, right? So just based on this data, now suppose from February to March, again, the number is good in March, right? So Ankit will be thinking that, okay, fine, I think the sales number has increased, everything is fine now, nothing to do. So do you think so? No, you check the data. February to March in Delhi it has increased, but what about Chennai? It is continuously decreasing, decreasing, decreasing. Is this clear? Is this clear, guys?
Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
what you understood from this, for any business owner or the CEO of your company or any other like CTO, CEO, if they have to take some business decision, they have to take the help of data. Now, suppose if Ankit is relying on this data only, so he will think that, okay, now in January it is 750, in February it has decreased, again in the month of March it has increased. So maybe Ankit can think that, oh, okay, fine, now the numbers has increased, so nothing to worry. After this, maybe in the month of April, it will keep on increasing. But do you think this is giving the correct status of the company? No, the company is in pathetic situation. You see the numbers are continuously decreasing. It has bounced because of only one location, Delhi, but still Chennai, Kolkata, and Mumbai is a major concern for you. That why the numbers are decreasing. Maybe any reason will be there. Maybe some competitor has opened the restaurant in Chennai, okay, and who is not there in Delhi. Maybe down the line he can start in Delhi as well, and then maybe in Delhi again the number will keep on decreasing. So that's why we need the help of ETL, because ETL can give you the numbers, the correct numbers, the numbers what you want as per your requirement, which can give you multiple dimension to that number. That's why you know that Power BI came into picture, the Tableau came into picture. Before that, we were having Alteryx and Oracle Business Intelligence (OBI), because the Power BI and Tableau has the capability to show the numbers in multiple dimensions. They can slice and dice the numbers, right? So this is the reason, because a business has to understand the data in a better way so that they can take some better decisions for the sake of business. Is this clear why we need ETL? Okay, high level, is this
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
Do you have any questions so far?
Tanvi, in summary, what we can say, like it is basically, ETL is basically used to analyze the data so that we can generate the requisite reports. Is it right to say?
No, 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 no. You can generate the reports, that is fine. But ultimately, what you will do with those reports? With those reports, you will understand your business, correct? That how my business is performing. And
Right.
then you can take some decision. Now you see after this, now suppose after this, if Ankit will tell to me that no, Tanvir, I want this breakup for each and every month. And that is what I taught you roll up. If you remember, it will show you the breakups, correct? So
Yes.
now he will tell me that no, Tanvir, show me the breakup for each and every restaurant. And then Ankit will think that, oh my God, the position in Chennai, Kolkata, and Mumbai is not good. And then again, he will drill it down that what is the reason from January to February, the sales has decreased. Which product we are not able to sell? If the sales has decreased, it means there are some products which we are not able to sell. The sales has decreased. If that product sales has decreased, then what is the reason? Why the customers they are not purchasing from your shop? Right? Then you will take all the you will do the research, and that's what the analysts come into picture, right? The business analyst, not the business analyst, the data analyst will come into picture. He will tell you the reason, correct? And then accordingly you will take some decision. So at a high level, this is why we need ETL. Hope
So,
it is clear. Hmm.
can I say that we are analyzing the data to generate a report in order to
Ah,
basically take the informed decisions about the business?
correct, 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 correct,
Okay.
correct. Yes, yes. That's the reason. That's the reason you need that. Is one of the reason, and that is one of the main reason. But apart from that, when you will load data, then those data are used by other system as well. Like you might have heard about Bloomberg, right? So Bloomberg, they sell their data like FX rate and many other things. So many times you produce data, generate data so that that can be utilized by other system, like your Hindenburg report, right? You all have heard about that. So they are publishing the numbers so that they can let others know that what is the health of a particular entity, right? So that is also one of the reason we need ETL. Anyway, we'll look into all this stuff. But so far, is this clear at a high level why we need ETL?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now next. So no other questions so far, so good.
Yes.
See, I will be telling you the general ETL concepts. Okay, like the multiple projects on which I have worked. I worked for Citibank, and then for Fidelity, and for FMR, Rose, and some other rating companies. So they all were based on ETL only. So, but overall, the flow was same. That is what I'll be telling you. But if you think that in your project there is something different, so please let me know. I will tell you that part as well. Okay. Now let's start with this. I have this restaurant in Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, and Mumbai. Okay. Now Ankit is the owner of all this restaurant. So it's not possible for Ankit to check all these records on a daily basis, right? So what Ankit will do, Ankit will hire a manager here, like at this location, at this location, at this location, at this location, okay? And this is a very big chain of a restaurant, okay? He has maybe like you all have heard about those buffet pirates of grill, and then what are the name, barbecue nation, right? I mean, I think that more than 1,000 customers they visit daily, right? So Ankit thought that okay, and Ankit is sitting in suppose Bangalore. So Ankit has hired a person here who is known as, you know what, which role? Any
Sales
idea?
manager.
No, business analyst. Because business analyst is the one who will be gathering all the requirements. Okay, that's why you will see for the role of business analyst, the communication, the documentation, presentation, storytelling, your domain knowledge, you should have all these skill sets. Now he will hire a business analyst here. Suppose in Delhi he has hired Tom as a business analyst in Delhi. Then in Chennai he has hired a business analyst. Suppose he is Sunil, and Kolkata he has hired. Suppose he is Satyaki, and in Mumbai he has hired. Suppose he is Arvaz. Okay. He hired business analysts as at this 4 locations. Same thing happens in your project. Whenever a new project will start, so you'll be having one business analyst, or maybe sometime based on the location, you can have more than 1, 2, or 3 business analysts. Okay. So Ankit thought that okay, I will hire this business analyst. So in Delhi he has Tom, in Chennai he has Sunil, in Kolkata Satyaki, in Mumbai Arbas. Okay. Now, whenever you will start a new project, now this is like a project. The first meeting, okay. Do you know the name of the first meeting which happens?
Kickoff meeting?
Sorry, project kickoff.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other name?
Requirement gathering.
Requirement gathering. It is also known as kickoff and some project is going to have a welcome meeting and all those things. But more or less, the formal meeting is requirement gathering. Before that, it happens that there'll be a welcome meeting in which you all will give introduction that, okay, hey, I am the data analyst. I have this year of experience and I'll be working in this module. You can connect with me at any time, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But formally, the first meeting is your requirement gathering. Okay. Now, why I'm telling this now see all the non-tech folks, this will help you. Okay. Like you can make this a story in the interview process. So if you will understand all those things, you can tell that, oh, I have been part of this. This happens first. So what happens in the requirement gathering and all those things. Okay. In requirement gathering, you first of all, your stakeholders will be there. Second is your business analyst will be there. Third will be your, 1 minute, I think that is, okay. Third will be your product owner. I'll tell all those things and feel free to ask question because I know for many of you, this all will be Latin and Greek because you're from non-technical background. So if anything doesn't make sense, please ask, okay? And then product owner is there. Then data analyst will be there. And okay, generally this all teams will be there. Okay. And in few of the cases, they keep data engineers or SQL developer. More or less, actually, this is all the same job profile. Engineers, SQL developer, and ETL developer. Okay. So what happens in this requirement gathering call? In this requirement gathering call, the main participation will be of business analyst, the one which I have written BA here. Okay. The BA will be interacting with the stakeholders. Now, who is the stakeholder? In our case, Ankit is the stakeholder. Okay. Now, suppose if Ankit has started this business in partnership with someone, suppose he has started with in partnership with Dinesh. Okay. So Dinesh will also be a stakeholder. Now, Ankit and Dinesh, they will explain the requirement that actually what they want to whom they will explain this
BA.
The BA.
to business analyst. Maybe Ankit will tell that Tom, on a daily basis, I want the total transactions, the total profit, total cost, the total losses, how much salary we have paid, and how much we have spent on the infrastructure and all those things. And then how much we have paid the electricity bill, the miscellaneous charges, and the Wi-Fi charges, and many of the miscellaneous charges are there that I want. So he will tell this to business analyst that this information I want on a daily basis. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Now suppose you are a business analyst. Okay. And Ankit is the stakeholder. He told that on a daily basis, I want this number from daily. Okay. So that I can understand how the business is performing. Now tell me one thing. Why Ankit wants this number on a daily basis? Rather, he can ask for a monthly basis. No? But why he wants on a daily basis? What's the reason?
In case if a problem arises in the business, then it can be solved at early level only.
Good. If suppose if the business is continuing, correct? So that is why Ankit wants that, okay, I want data on a daily basis so that I will understand that how my business
Sir, can you repeat the last line? There was some disconnection.
sorry, is my voice audible now?
Now it is
Yes.
audible, but
Yes.
Tanvir, your voice is breaking in between. There is a lag. I don't
Okay,
know whether it.
1 minute. Let me check. 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me check. Is it still breaking?
Not
Hello.
now. Not now.
Okay. So the moment you think if it is breaking, please let me know. Okay.
Sure.
Actually, my headphone was connected to another uh, electronic device as well. I think that's why. Anyway, so how it is now? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I forgot where I was. Okay, yeah. So Ankit will tell the requirement that what he wants. He told this to business analysts, maybe Tom, Sunil, Satyaki, and Arbaz. They all are there in that call. Okay. He told that, okay, I want the total cost, the total sales number, how many customers visited, how many repeat customers are there, how many customers, how many return customers are there. Okay, then how many staff we have, how much salary we have paid, what was expenses on electricity, the Wi-Fi charges, the miscellaneous charges, the tax, what they have paid, okay, and all these things, right? Now, suppose you are a business analyst. So then what you should ask or what you will do, what is your participation here?
As a business analyst, I would like to know what all requirements are there from all the stakeholders. If I am not clear about the requirements, then I'm not able to present the requisite results.
Okay, good. Do we have any business analyst in this group today? Anyone? No?
Yes, I'm working as a business analyst.
Okay, good. Good. So as a business analyst, and this is for everyone. So Ankit told that I want this number on a daily basis. So as a business analyst, then what you will do?
We will communicate to the stakeholders first.
Oh, no, stakeholders are communicated. The Ankit is the stakeholder. He only told to you that, okay, I want this is my requirement. I want this numbers on a daily basis. You are a business analyst. Now what you will do?
So
You will
we
just
will,
listen to that.
We will give the reports on daily basis.
we will have to identify who is generating that report, which team or
Okay.
technical is generating, and then
Okay.
need to liaise with them, providing them the frequency of this report that we need, maybe 1 day, 2 day, however.
Okay.
So
Get
since
Okay.
Ankit needs the report on a daily,
Hmm.
like this data on a daily basis, so we
Hmm.
have to, as a business analyst, we need to understand the data source,
Hmm.
and
Hmm. Hmm.
then for example, here the data source are the different regions, that is Delhi,
Hmm.
Chennai, and Kolkata, Mumbai. So then we have to understand from Ankit that who are the individual people at these regions who are
Hmm.
handling this data, so that then
Okay.
we have to coordinate with that particular team and fetch
Hmm.
the data from their side, the raw data,
Good. Good.
because
Good.
based on that then we
Hmm.
start creating the wireframes as per the stakeholder requirement and take it
Hmm.
forward from there.
Good. Very good. So that's to a certain extent, this is correct. Perfect. Now listen. This requirement gathering call is means this is very important and very critical as well. Listen why I'm telling this. Whatever your stakeholders, that is Ankit or Dinesh, they told the requirement to the business analyst.
क्या?
Now, business analysts will document all these things, whatever stakeholders told, maybe in a MS Word document, or maybe in some Confluence page or anywhere else. I'm not going into that part. They will document everything that, okay, stakeholders need this. Clear? Now, after that, the now suppose the meeting is over. Then the business analyst will circulate that document to product owner, to data analyst, the development team, to the testing team, and to the data engineers, and to the Power BI developer. That this is the requirement. We have to work on this. So far, is the story clear?
Yes.
So here is your business analyst, and here is your product owner. I will tell you what is the role of product owner and all these things. Then here you have, then we will be having data architect, the one who does data modeling part. And then you'll be having data engineer or SQL developer and all those things. They all are more or less same only. Now that data engineer role has came for the last 4 to 5 years. Before that, it was SQL developer, Etl developer only. Then you have BI. BI means business intelligence guys. Your Power BI developer, your Tableau developer, or any other reporting specialist. Then you'll be having tester, means ETL tester or database tester. I will write ETL tester. Oh, sorry. Then you'll be having data analyst. Then you'll be having ETL tester. Now, BA has taken the requirement from stakeholders. BA has documented all those things, and then he will circulate that. Maybe in an email he will send this, or maybe he will keep in a path that from there you all can access it. So all it will share this with them. Okay. Hope it is clear. Now, this business analyst will schedule a call with this internal team members, maybe product owner, data architect, data engineer, business intelligence guys, data analyst, and real tester will be there in that call. Okay. And the business analyst will tell that, okay, this I have understood. Now, I will tell you one thing here. Generally, in this requirement gathering, only stakeholders, business analysts, or product owners will be there. Sometime you will see the data engineers will be there. Sometime, data analysts will be there. Sometimes data engineers will be there. But practically, I'm telling you, rarely it happens. The reason is the data engineers will be occupied in their own tasks. Data analyst is occupied in their own tasks. Those who are working in the IT industry these days, you'll be observing that how many calls we have on a daily basis. At least 4 or 5 calls will be there, right? And you don't want to attend more calls. So generally, in this requirement gathering call, your stakeholders and business analysts will be there. Okay, I'm telling generally. Now, business analyst has taken the requirement from Ankit, who is the stakeholder, and he has scheduled a meeting and he is telling the requirement to all this product owner and all these people, right? Now, listen properly. When he was giving that requirement, then the data engineer asked the question that, okay, fine, he needs those numbers and reports, that is fine, but how he will send a transaction, what is happening in the business? As a business analyst, you will prepare the report and all your team will do all those things. But as a business analyst, Tom will tell to Ankit, no, that Ankit, okay, fine, I will prepare all these things. But for that, I need this data, correct? What all transaction happened? You open the shop in the morning 10 and suppose you close it in the evening 10 p.m. So between that, whatever transaction happened, I want that detail, right? Is that clear? Correct?
Yes.
Clear.
The BA and his team wants that. No, if you're not giving that number, then how they can generate the report? Tell me, is that possible? No. So that is what the data engineer will ask the business analyst that, okay, fine, whatever report you told, we will create that, but how they will send the transaction, what happened? Suppose today is 15th June and Ankit told that I want the total sales, profit, loss, taxes, everything of 15 June. But for that, I need the total transaction, what happened. Now, Tom is not sitting in the restaurant, right? So now the data engineer is asking to business analysts that have you asked this to the stakeholders that how they'll be sending the data? Is this clear? And do you think this is a valid question or not?
Yes.
That's a valid question. Now, the business analyst will be thinking that, oh my God, really, I missed this. Okay. Now, the business intelligence guys, they will ask that, okay, the number what he want, does he want that number in which manner? And what should be the frequency? That number should be, what should be on x-axis? What should be on y-axis? Does he want this on a histogram? Does he want this on a pie chart? Or does this want this on a tiles, right? You can have multiple reports. If you have seen that IPL match, you will see all the scores, the runs, the run rates, and all those things. They will show you on multiple graphs, right? That is what business intelligence guy is asking me, your Power BI developer or BI developer or Tableau developer. That okay, I will create the numbers what Ankit wants, but in which fashion, in which format, right? Now the business analyst will think, oh my God, I have not asked this. The data analyst will come into picture. He will ask that, okay, the numbers what he want. Does he needs the daily increase in profit or decrease in profit, percentage increase, percentage decrease? Now business analyst has not asked. So this was the scenario 10 years back. Now, because of this reason, now it is required that your business analyst should be techno-functional. Techno-functional means he should be having technical expertise as well, so that if he is attending this call with a stakeholder, he should ask all this question and all these things should be mentioned in those document what he'll be circulating among all this team member. That is why nowadays you will see they will mention in that the business analyst job description that you should know SQL, you should know the ETL pipelines, you should know the basic of ETL architecture and all those things. Hope it is clear so far. Any question?
So Tanvi, right now I think BA is like, as a BA, we need to work on data mapping, data dictionary as well.
Right,
After
right, correct.
understanding the source files, yes.
That's why nowadays it is required that the business analyst has to work on this technical aspect as well. But earlier, like almost 10 years back, this was not the expectation from a business analyst.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why the business analyst role is not a purely functional role, it's a techno-functional. You should have technical expertise as well, apart from understanding the business domain. But those who are good at communication, good at presentation, good at soft skill, know the professional etiquettes, okay, and know at least basics of SQL, know the basics of reporting, not in detail. So they can, means my recommendation is someone from non-technical background, you can go for this business analyst job profile, okay? But here the communication has to be very strong. You have to be, means you should be able to work on multiple tasks at the same time, okay? Hope it is clear so far, you understood the story?
Tanvir, one question.
Hmm.
So in order to send daily reports, so the transactional data needs to be feed from the source system, right? So basically, if from all the locations someone is there who is feeding this data, but there is some, I mean, incorrect data is feed. So who will be responsible for verification or validation of this data?
That we will discuss. That will come at a very later point of time, but we will discuss that. So good question. You're asking these things like when you have received the file. So what are things we have to do? Who is responsible for what? So we'll discuss all these things. It is there. That's a good question and practical question. We'll discuss it. Why I'm telling this story, because this job profiles, so many they don't know what is the role of each and every job profile. That's why I'm just explaining this one. Okay. Now the question is, Ankit told that, okay, Tanvir, on no, Ankit told to Tom. Now Tom has got this question that how the data will be sent. So Tom has scheduled a call with Ankit. That Ankit, okay, fine. You told that you need that report, but how you will send this data? The daily transaction, whatever is happening, how you will send that data? Because for us, the ingredient is data only, right? Clear? Ankit told that Tom, we have a data entry operator on a daily basis. He will send the data, maybe in an Excel file. Maybe suppose this Excel file, and this he will send the data. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear? Maybe here will be a date, like suppose today is 15th June 2023, and today this is the date. And what all things, like suppose you want to understand that the snacks, what was the total, how much snacks you have sold, or what is the quantity of that, and then fast food, then beverages, tea, sorry, yeah, tea, coffee, and then all those items. You want the full detail or whatever you want. So Ankit told that, okay, we will send you that in this Excel format. Is this clear? Is this
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now then, as a business analyst, suppose you are a business analyst. So Ankit told that, okay, fine, you need the data. So my data entry operator will insert all those transactions, whatever you want, in this Excel sheet, and he will send it to you. Okay. Now, as a business analyst, do you have any other question? Yes or no? Come on, think. Am I audible, guys?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
My question is, your Ankit has told that, okay, we will send this data, whatever you want, to business analyst in this Excel sheet on a daily basis. Okay. So will you ask any question to Ankit, your stakeholder, or are you fine with this? Will you ask any question? Is my question clear?
If you can
Yes.
just repeat, yeah, I couldn't like.
See, Ankit, Tom is a business analyst. Tom told to Ankit that we need this data on a daily basis, right? Then only we will get the data and we'll load it and we'll do all those things, reporting part. But for that we need data. Ankit told that, okay, your concern is valid. I will send you data. Okay, in this Excel sheet. That is what Ankit told to Tom. So do you think Tom should ask any other question? Tom is a business analyst, or is this fine? Tom will ask the question, no, that okay, fine, Ankit, you will send the data, but at what time? Don't you think Tom should ask this question? Or Ankit should send data at any time at for his own wish?
No,
Yes,
Tom
sir.
should ask
No,
the
no,
question.
no. Tom should be asking that when will he receive the data every day? At what time?
Correct, no? And this is a very,
Yes.
very, very
Very
important
critical.
question. I will tell you the
Yes.
reason of this. When I will teach you control him and the scheduler, then I will tell you the significance of this. The Tom should ask that, okay, fine, Ankit, you agreed that you will send the data in the Excel sheet format, but at what time? Okay. So Ankit will think that, okay, in Delhi, we are closing the restaurant at 10 p.m. So he will tell you that, okay, by 11 p.m., he will send you the data. Is this clear?
Yes.
Any questions so far?
No.
Is the story clear, guys? Are you getting this point?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Next, Chennai. Same thing. Now in Chennai, again, suppose he told that, okay, and we will close the shop at 9 p.m. and by 10 p.m. we will send you the data. Okay. then Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata. He told that we used to close by 11 p.m. We'll send you by 11:30 p.m. And Mumbai, he told that, okay, we will send you by 11:50 p.m. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mumbai, he told that we will send you data on 11:50 p.m. Kolkata, 11:30 p.m. Chennai, 10 p.m. Delhi, 11 p.m. So far clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now this has been discussed. Now as a business analyst, you have to mention all these things in your document that they will send data at this timing. Okay. I will tell you the significance of this and all these things. And then we will discuss that on a particular day, suppose they miss to send at 11 p.m. Then what will happen? Because this is also possible. Suppose on a particular day, there's more customer visiting the shop and you try to close the shop at 10 p.m. But because of some festive season or something, it went to 10:30 p.m. and you have taken one more hour to generate the report and you're sending at 11:30 p.m. the data, then what will happen? We'll discuss all the scenarios. But so far is the story clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is the task of business analyst I'm telling you. Now this is done. Now the project support. Then after this, then business analyst will create a document, and in that document, he will mention all those discussion, whatever has happened, and then he will take a sign off from the stakeholder that okay, this has been discussed. We will work on it. Okay. Now, and that is known as your FRD, functional requirement document. FRD, what is known as functional
Functional requirement. Yeah.
requirement document. Maybe in other projects, you might be calling this with different name, but this is one of the common name, FRD, functional requirement document. And in this document, what all the business analyst has discussed with the stakeholder, the requirements, everything will be mentioned here. Okay.
So we call it as a BRD as well.
BRD as
Business.
well, yeah.
Yes.
Business requirement document.
Document.
Known as that as well, BRD. Now, if you're attending an interview, you have to tell this. Suppose if you're going for business analyst role, you have to tell this that I was involved in preparing FRD or BRD. And now you can tell what you are mentioning, what you're covering in this document, right? Okay. Now, suppose a project is started. Now there is a source team. Okay. Now, who is the source team? Generally, the source team will be at the client side. Means for us, client or the stakeholder is Ankit. Okay. So he will arrange someone who is the source team who will send data to you. Okay. Now, on a daily basis, source team will send data on a daily basis. Now, suppose the source team has sent data. Now, suppose the daily restaurant, they have sent data to you. Now, within this data, now the next question is, what you want in this data, correct? Maybe you need date, the snacks, means what's the total costing of your snacks? Maybe 200 rupees. The snacks you have sold in food and beverages. And let me take this, suppose tea and coffee, then cakes. Okay. Then suppose you have main course item. You have some cake, I have written some sweets. Okay. All these things. Okay. 15th June, his snacks and tea and coffee is suppose 100 rupees. Cakes you sold for 300. Main course sold for 1000. Sweets you sold for 200. Okay. So now the daily source team who is at daily, he will send you data in this form. Okay. Hope this is clear.
Sir, what if we change the the design of the table, like snacks, the the headings as vertical, and if we, what's the word, like, how we change the table.
We can do that, but why you want me to do that? What is the reason?
So that is what I'm asking. Like, like we can
I will.
present.
I will tell you. I will tell you why. I will tell you why we have to keep in this format. I will answer that. Okay.
Yes.
Just give me some time. Okay. And okay, this is the one. Okay, fine. Then I will keep on adding the values here. So Delhi team, they send data in this format. Okay. Now, on a particular day, suppose today is 15th, on 16th of June, we received data from the daily team, and they send that exactly at 11 p.m. And this is the data. Okay. Now, before that, I'll tell you one more thing here. Let me save this.
Tanvir, BA will be from client side or company side?
BA will be from the project side, company side. It's not from the client side. Okay. Is that clear?
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Hmm. This is the file. This is the file. You can see Delhi restaurant 15 June 2023. Okay. Suppose this is the file. Let me make one more sheet here. This is Etl June 23. 1 minute. I'll make a separate folder for this. Oh. Now the daily restaurant, they have sent this file to you. Okay. Now, before this, one more thing you should discuss as a business analyst. You know what? I told you that the daily source team has sent this file, and this file we have the transaction of 15 June, correct? But the question is how they sent it, whether they have sent it over your WhatsApp or your Gmail or where. Have you discussed that with the source team or with Ankit? Have you discussed it? Or do you be having any API link?
Yeah.
You have not discussed, right? So as a business analyst, then you will connect Ankit. That Ankit, okay, sorry, I missed one thing. You told that you will be sending the data. But how you will send that? Where is that file? How you will send this data? Through which medium, right? Are you getting this point?
So like we
Yes.
have the
Yeah.
data now, and now we have to decide upon a medium from where we are going to send the data.
No. This is the data of Delhi location, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So suppose the daily source team has prepared this data for 15th June. This data is ready. But now how they will send this data to my team or to Tom's team, who is a business analyst? How they will send? Suppose this is an Excel sheet, I agree. But how they will send this to the Tom's team? Whether they will send this over Gmail, they will send this over WhatsApp, or they will keep this in a drive, or how they will send. Have you discussed that?
No.
No, sir.
No, we missed it. So that is why during the requirement gathering call, the business analyst should ask this question, to the stakeholder that, okay, you will be sending file in Excel sheet, you told, but how you will send, where you will send, right? So generally they will send this on a Unix server. And then from there, the world of Unix shell scripting, and all those things will come into picture. That is entirely different world. I will show you all those things. Okay. They will tell you that, okay, there is a server. They will give you the address of server that in this particular, I will show you all those things. Okay. Just a prototype of that I have, I will show you that. They will tell you that, okay, this is the server. In this server on a daily basis, at this time, we will send a file. So this is also an important discussion which business analysts should initiate, should ask from the stakeholder that, okay, fine, you will send the transaction in an Excel sheet, but how you will send, where you will keep that. Okay, this is a very important discussion. Is this clear so far, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this clear, or you guys are confused, or anything which you want me to repeat? Or do you think I'm going in more in depth?
So these are the roles of BA, because as a BA I'm working.
Roles of BA.
Yes.
Correct.
So data refresh cycle, as you said, that when this data would be received, and whether it will be kept in the SFTP, or what kind of like where the place, how it will be placed or sent. Yeah.
You're getting this point, guys, everyone?
Yes. Sir.
So now
Yes, sir.
Ankit will tell that, okay, I have a server, maybe Unix server or any other thing that we will discuss. I'm just telling you very high level now. Then slowly we'll go in depth of each and everything, okay? Then Ankit will tell that, okay, we have a server, a path where we'll place the file on a daily basis, okay? Now suppose for the timing, this is the location. For the timing, suppose this is the location. There they will keep the file on a daily basis. Now, I am working as a data engineer. So I will come to this path and I will check whether this file is present or not. That is the first thing. If this file is not present, suppose it is 11 p.m. or 11, okay, one more thing. Okay, one thing. I have one commitment, guys. So I want to stop here. I thought of stopping at 10. Tell me one thing. How was this today's class so far? Tell me honestly, so that I can plan all the sessions accordingly. Because
Yeah, it's
I'm
fully
trying to cover from very scratch. I'm assuming that you all have never worked in ETL, and I want that those who are from non-technical, they can make this kind of a story and they can crack the interview. And you know what will happen if you have 5 years of experience, if you understand each and every role, each and every layer, each and every stages, you can tell that yes, I have worked in a ETL project. And you, if you trust me, if you will tell all this each and every nut and bolt, the interviewer will trust you that, oh yes, he has worked in this project, and your non-technical experience will be counted in the bucket of technical expertise. That I will help you. But any suggestion or feedback so far? But today is the first class only, so I have to plan accordingly. Anyone?
Yes, sir. I have one suggestion. Like it is too theoretical. So if we can get some assignment based on the multiple choice questions, so it will be helpful.
This is just the beginning only.
Yes, sir.
I will try to show you this in the database, that how you will load the data and all these things. I will try to make it a little bit practical. But today is the first session, so of course this will be a little bit theoretical. But yes, as we will make it. Okay.
So Tanvir, I am working as a BA, and so this is exactly what happens. The way you're saying that before it was more functional, but now it is turning out to be techno-functional, and that is why I enrolled for SQL as well, because we need to fetch the data, we need to understand, left join, right join from different
Right.
tables, fact tables, then staging, or like all these are very much important. And as a BA, you have to work on these nowadays. So you just can't just work on only the functional side of it. You have to know
Okay.
this end to end, the way you're explaining. That is exactly how things are
Okay.
working right now.
Okay. Great. Any other suggestion, anyone? Or is the pace fine? Or any other thing? Okay.
Yeah, the flow is going well. And one more thing, what I am expecting, whatever you are telling, everything is fine. Only half of the things I knew, but everything I am getting. And I am expecting that, to be frank, I don't want to depend on anyone to learn these things. Please cover every topic, each and every.
Yeah,
item.
sure. So that's what I'm coming from scratch only, from basics only. Okay. But yes, at many instances, you will find that this will be theoretical because you see, many things that we'll be covering here. I cannot show you everything from project perspective, then it will become very bulky course. Okay. But at least I'm trying to give you a flavor of each and everything so that if you're facing this question in an interview or if you're working in project, things should not be new to you. Okay. So fine then, I will stop here and then we'll connect tomorrow. We will continue from here, but every class, all the classes are interlinked because this is a journey. So you have to revise the previous class sessions. Okay. So fine then, guys. We'll connect tomorrow at the same time. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.